Hi, this is Jackie or Onkarjeet, and I'm here to talk to you today about how you can access your intuition and your angels to help you in any given moment so that you can always stay in the flow of synchronicity and miracles. So I'm an angelic channel, and the most common question that I get from people is, how do you do it? How do you connect to your angels and your spirit guides so easily? I want to have that constant connection too. So I'm going to walk you through some of the steps that really helped me to develop that strong, constant connection. So I didn't always have that, or I wasn't always so conscious of that ability. So one of the things that really helped me develop that strong, constant connection to my intuition and angels was a daily yoga practice. So I practice Kundalini yoga every day, and when I first started, it worked really quickly to balance my glandular system and strengthen my nervous system, which are two key things that really help you to be in touch with kind of that higher knowing. So the glandular system is kind of ruled by the pituitary and the pineal gland, which are known as the third eye chakra. And they kind of function as a master gland for the rest of the body, kind of regulating your hormones and all of the different glands in the body. So having a consistent daily yoga practice really helps to strengthen those vital systems within the body that keep you functioning at a really healthy rhythm and pace. So they say that certain things like clairvoyance or clairsentience are actually cities or spiritual powers that naturally develop from a yoga practice. So it's just kind of like a side effect of showing up every day. And it's really just an attribute of your body being well balanced and in connection to that higher flow and higher current of energy. So that's one of the key things that I recommend to really strengthen the nervous system so that you can handle the energy and have the sensitivity to interact with your guides and your angels if you do want to be in more of a mediumship type role, or even just to strengthen your intuition and your sense of connection to everything around you. So I recommend yoga, I recommend meditation. So you kind of need to create the open space in your life to be able to both hear the guidance that wants to come to you, as well as to pray and to ask for that guidance. So there's this law of free will on the earth where you kind of have the ability to go about your lifetime and your day doing what you want and what you choose, and that's completely your choice. And there are lots of beings and angels that are watching over you and supporting you, that want to help you, but sometimes they need your permission to step in and to interfere with a given situation. So meditation is one of those really beautiful moments where you can really pray to a higher power and surrender and just say, I've had enough here. I could really use some help in these particular aspects of your life, and just really pray for that divine guidance to come through, and then be really open and willing to trust the guidance that you hear through your subtle knowing. It might be just like a whisper or a hunch to go to a certain place at a certain time, and just really check in with yourself and start to follow those hunches. Because sometimes your angels are co-creating with you, and they kind of need you to follow the guidance in order to create miracles in your life. So sometimes when people say they don't think their angels are hearing them or responding, it's just because you're not always following the guidance or the subtle whispers or the indications or synchronicities that are being placed in front of you. And it's by following each of those steps with faith that you can kind of stay in a synchronistic energy current where everything that you need is provided to you when you need it. So yoga and meditation are key to having your system kind of tuned up to hear that guidance, and then creating the space in your life for that guidance. And then some of the other aspects that really helped me were when I got a really clear diet, when I shifted my diet to be vegetarian, and really started eating lots of veggies and healthy protein, and just got really clear and started to detox my system, just no substances or chemicals or medications. I find that kind of having those other things in your system can create a lot of static. So when you might be trying to make like a connection with the higher realm, sometimes it just creates a little bit of sometimes like acidity in your blood, or just like different static that prevents you from hearing the messages as clearly. So I always recommend just kind of like clearing up the diet. And obviously doing what's best for your body and listening to your intuition, and really trusting your own higher knowing of what's best for you. The fourth main pillar is a kind of willingness or intention to connect, just kind of having that like faith and knowing, and that openness and trust that your guides and your angels are there and supporting you in every moment, and having kind of the faith and the intention to connect with them. I know when I first started, I would get a little scared as to what I was like opening myself up to, and like, well, what if there are, like negative energies or spirits out there, and how do I, kind of feel safe that I'm connecting with, angels and high level guides. And I want you to know that you can completely set that intention for yourself. If your intention is to, only connect to your guardian angels or your guides that are of a high vibration, and those are the only beings that you want to interact with, then maintain that intention. And if you ever experience a energy or an entity that you don't trust or doesn't feel good to you, then, disconnect and restate your clear intention for only wanting to connect to a high level guide or your guardian angel. And you have complete control and say and safety in the matter. And you can, do different things to kind of set a ritual space that feels really safe for you, whether it's chanting certain mantras, like Atgude Name, Jagatgude Name, Satgude Name, Siri Gurudeve Name, which is one of the main protection mantras from the Kundalini Yoga tradition, or lighting white candles, or burning sage or incense, just things that make you feel really energetically pure and in a high vibration, so that you can start to match the vibration of the spirit entities and angels that you want to connect with. So it's the same, like attracts like. So the higher vibration that you're in, the more spiritual practice that you do every day, the more mantras that you're chanting, the easier it is to really stay in a place of high vibration where it's easy for your angels and guides to connect with you, rather than having to have them really step down their vibration a lot to meet you where you are. The connection becomes much, much clearer and easier for communication both ways when you're at a similar or more compatible vibrational rate. So let me know if these 4 tips helped you. Try them in your daily life, and let me know. Remember, the four things are yoga, meditation, diet, and your intention and willingness to connect. So I hope this served you, and have a great day. Satnam.